redundant, not needed or more than necessary. Refine, to make something pure or improve it by removing impurities. Reflective, capable of reflecting light or thoughtful in nature. Refreshment, a light snack or drink, or the act of feeling restored. Refund, an amount of money returned to a customer for a product or service. Regardless, without paying attention to the current situation. Regime, a government, especially an authoritarian one. Rehearsal, a practice session for a performance or event. Reinforce, to make something stronger or support it further. Relevant, closely connected or appropriate to the matter at hand. Reliance, dependence or trust in someone or something. Relish, enjoyment or satisfaction from something. Remainder, the part of something that is left after the rest is used or taken. Removal, the act of taking something away or getting rid of it. Renaissance, a revival or renewed interest in something, especially in art and learning. Render, to cause something to be or to provide a service. Renowned, known or talked about by many people, famous. Rental, the act of paying for the temporary use of something. Repress, to hold back or restrain something, especially emotions. Resemblance, the state of being alike or similar. Reservoir, a large natural or artificial lake used to store water. Residential, related to areas where people live. Resistant, able to withstand or not affected by something. Resolute, determined or unwavering. Respective, relating to each of two or more things considered individually. Restoration, the process of returning something to its original condition. Restraint, the act of holding something back or controlling it. Retail, the sale of goods in small quantities directly to consumers. Retaliate, to make an attack in return for a similar attack. Retrieve, to get back something that was lost or taken away. Revelation, a surprising fact that becomes known, often in a dramatic way. Revenue, income, especially from a business or government activities. Revival, an improvement in the condition, strength, or importance of something. Rhetoric, the art of persuasive speaking or writing, often using figures of speech. Rhythmic, having a strong beat with a pattern to it. Ridicule, the act of making fun of someone or something in a cruel or harsh way. Rigorous, extremely thorough and strict. Riot, a violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd. Rite. A religious or other formal ceremony. Ritual. A series of actions performed according to a prescribed order, often in a religious context. Rivalry. Competition for the same objective or superiority in the same field. Rotate. To turn around a central point or to take turns in a sequence. Rotation. The act of turning around a central point or the regular switching of something. Royalty. People of royal status or the rights of a king or queen. Ruby. A precious stone that is typically red and used in jewelry. Safeguard. To protect something from harm or danger. Saloon. A public room or establishment used for social gatherings, especially a bar in the past. Salvation. The act of saving or protecting from harm, risk, or loss, often used in a religious context. Sanction. A threatened penalty for disobeying a law or rule, or official approval for an action. Sanctuary. A place of refuge or safety, often associated with religious buildings. Sane. Having a healthy mind and able to think and behave in a normal and rational way. Sanitation. Measures to protect public health, especially the disposal of waste and maintaining cleanliness. Scenic. Related to beautiful natural views or dramatic landscapes. Scope. The extent of an area, subject, or activity covered by something. Script. Written text, especially for a play or movie. Sector. A distinct part of a society, economy, or area. Seduce. To attract or persuade someone to do something, especially something wrong. Selective. Carefully choosing something or being particular about what is chosen. Seminar. A small group of students engaged in intensive study under a teacher. Senator. A member of a senate, a legislative body in government. Sentimental. Excessively prone to emotion or nostalgia. Sequence. A particular order in which things follow each other. Serene. Calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Serenity. The state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. Serving. An individual portion of food or drink. Session. A meeting or period devoted to a particular activity. Setback. A reversal or check in progress. Sewer. An underground system for carrying off wastewater. Shed. A simple roofed structure used for storage or shelter. Sheer. Complete and without qualification, absolute. Shilling. A former British coin and monetary unit equal to 1/20th of a pound. Shoplift. To steal goods from a store. Shrewd. Having sharp judgment and being clever in practical matters. Shun. To deliberately avoid or stay away from. Siege. A military operation where forces surround a place to cut off supplies and force surrender. Signify. To be a sign or indication of something. Silicon. A chemical element used in electronics and as a material in construction. Simplicity. The quality of being easy to understand or unadorned. Simplify. To make something easier or less complicated. Simultaneous. Occurring or happening at the same time. Skeptical. Having doubts or not easily convinced about something. Skim. To move quickly over the surface or to glance through something briefly. Slang. Informal language or words used by a particular group of people. Slash. To cut with a sweeping or forceful stroke, often used metaphorically. Slavery. The state of being owned by another person and forced to work without pay. Slot. A narrow opening, especially for inserting something. Slum. A heavily populated urban area characterized by substandard housing and poverty. Smack. A sharp slap or a loud kiss. Smallpox. A contagious and often deadly viral disease that was eradicated through vaccination. Smother. To suffocate or cover something completely. Smuggle. To move goods illegally into or out of a country. Snare. A trap for catching animals or a deceptive plan to catch someone.